The 1994 1-cent coin of the United States of America, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, is a continuation of one of the most iconic and longest-running coin designs in American history. This coin prominently features the profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth. The word liberty appears to the left of Lincoln's portrait, symbolizing the nation's core value, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," is inscribed above his head, reflecting the country's historical and cultural identity. The year 1994 is struck to the right of the portrait, marking the coin's minting year, and depending on the mint location, a small mint mark such as D, Denver, or S, San Francisco, may appear just below the date, while coins from Philadelphia typically bear no mint mark. On the reverse backside of the 1994 penny, the design features the Lincoln Memorial, which was used from 1959 until 2008. This detailed architectural depiction honors the monument located in Washington, D.C., and symbolically connects the coin to Lincoln's legacy. Above the memorial is the inscription United States of America, with the motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, placed just above the structure. At the bottom, the denomination 1 cent is clearly displayed. Interestingly, under magnification, Lincoln's statue can be seen within the memorial, making this design particularly admired by collectors for its fine detail. The 1994 Lincoln cent is composed primarily of zinc, 97.5%, with a thin copper plating, 2.5%, a composition that has been standard since 1982 due to rising copper costs. The coin weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters with a smooth edge. While billions of these coins were produced, making them common in circulation, collectors still value them in higher grades, especially uncirculated or proof versions with sharp details and original luster. Coins with errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can be significantly more valuable. Overall, the 1994 1-cent coin represents not just everyday currency, but also a piece of American heritage, honoring leadership, unity, and enduring national ideals through its enduring design and symbolism. The 1984 1-cent coin from the United States of America, widely recognized as part of the Lincoln penny series, carries forward a design that has become deeply embedded in American culture and numismatic history. On the obverse front, the coin features the distinguished right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, originally introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of his birth. Above Lincoln's head is the national motto, "In God We Trust," a phrase that reflects the spiritual and historical values of the nation. To the left of the portrait appears the word liberty, symbolizing freedom and democratic ideals, while the date 1984 is inscribed on the right side, indicating the year of minting. Just below the date, you may find a mint mark such as D for Denver or S for San Francisco, while coins minted in Philadelphia typically do not carry a mint mark for this year. The reverse back of the 1984 penny showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a design that was used from 1959 to 2008. This architectural image pays tribute to the monument located in Washington, D.C., honoring Lincoln's enduring legacy. Above the memorial is the inscription United States of America, and just above the building appears the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, emphasizing unity among the states. At the bottom of the reverse, the denomination 1 cent is clearly displayed. A fascinating detail of this design is that when viewed closely, the tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial can be seen, making it one of the few coins in the world to depict the same individual on both sides. In terms of composition, the 1984 Lincoln cent is made primarily of zinc, 97.5%, with a thin outer layer of copper, 2.5%, following the change implemented in 1982 due to the rising cost of copper. The coin weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, with a smooth, plain edge. Billions of these coins were minted, making them very common in everyday circulation, yet collectors still take interest in them, particularly in high-grade uncirculated conditions or in proof sets. Notably, the 1984 penny is also known among collectors for certain varieties, such as the doubled ear error on some 1984 D coins, where a visible doubling appears on Lincoln's ear, making such specimens more desirable and valuable. Overall, the 1984 1-cent coin stands as a meaningful piece of American coinage, combining historical tribute, national symbolism, and everyday utility. Despite its low face value, it reflects a rich legacy of design and tradition, connecting generations through its enduring presence in circulation and in collections around the world. The 1980 1-cent coin from the United States of America, part of the long-running Lincoln penny series, represents a classic era of American coinage before the major composition change of 1982. On the obverse front, the coin features the familiar right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of his birth. Above Lincoln's head is the inscription, "In God We Trust," the official motto of the United States, reflecting national identity and tradition. To the left of the portrait appears the word liberty, symbolizing the core principle upon which the nation was founded, while the date 1980 is inscribed to the right. Beneath the date, depending on the mint of origin, a small mint mark such as D, Denver, or S, San Francisco may be present, while coins minted in Philadelphia typically have no mint mark for that year. The reverse back of the 1980 penny displays the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic structure located in Washington, D.C., which was featured on the reverse of U.S. cents from 1959 to 2008. Above the memorial is the inscription United States of America, with the Latin motto E pluribus unum placed just above the building, meaning out of many, one, symbolizing unity among the states. At the bottom, the denomination 1 cent is prominently displayed. One of the most fascinating details of this design is that when closely examined, the small seated statue of Lincoln can be seen within the memorial, making it a unique example of a coin depicting the same historical figure on both sides. In terms of composition, the 1980 Lincoln cent is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it a rich reddish-brown appearance when in uncirculated condition. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters with a smooth edge. This heavier copper composition was standard for pennies minted before mid-1982, making the 1980 coin slightly heavier and more metallic in feel compared to later zinc-based cents. Large quantities of these coins were produced across multiple mints, so they are quite common in circulation. However, collectors still seek out high-grade examples, especially those with full original luster, or those preserved in mint state condition. Additionally, proof versions minted in San Francisco are valued for their sharp detail and mirror-like finish. Overall, the 1980 1-cent coin is more than just a piece of small change. It is a reflection of American history, craftsmanship, and continuity. Its enduring design, honoring Abraham Lincoln and national ideals, combined with its classic copper composition, makes it a meaningful and collectible coin that continues to hold interest for both casual collectors and serious numismatists alike.